those bikes. Welcome to the channel. This is episode 20 of the 1964 James restoration, and today we're going to have a look at the clutch because it's not working, and then I'll show you the bike and how far we got so far, like fitting the mud guards, etc, etc, and then go from there. Anyway, stay tuned. Right, let's take the cover off and have a look. Put them back in so I don't lose them. Now I think there is some oil in there, a little bit of oil, so let me just sort out a tub and I'll be right back. There's old Barney helping. How you helping, mate, are you? It tastes nice, does it? A bit loose. I think the bolts are all the same size. You just get something, tap it with. Yep, that came off. A gasket. Bit of oil. You can see the clutch moving in and out. Right, let me look at a manual, get right back to you. Definitely had a bit of a replacement in here. There's the witness marks on the case as well, which don't bode well. I would say that that's been catching the case. Oh, there's the clutch springs. I have no idea how these are supposed to go, so I'll have to look in the manual for that. They look relatively good to me. Right, be right back. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just clean these plates up, put them back in because they were stuck a bit, and see where we go from there. Yeah, it's definitely some wear marks on these, but I suppose that would be expected. I will probably look into a new clutch for this. Grooving that in there, slotting. Yeah, that ain't going to be easy to get back on. Now, if I read the manual correctly, screw these springs in to sort of the thread is level with the end of the nut. Equally. Obviously, we have to make that one up as we go along, I think. Right, and then, excuse me, then turn them out 2 complete turns. There's half, 1, half, 2. That definitely needs shortening or replacing. Yeah. Right, now I'll be right back. Right, I've slackened the clutch cable right off on the engine, and I've taken up all the play on the cable on the handlebar. So we adjust the clutch rod or whatever. Now the manual says screw it in until you feel contact. Getting contact there. And it says half a turn. Screw it out, half a turn. It's there. Tighten that back up. Now I've got to go and wind the clutch cable on the engine out until we get a uniform gap around that clutch plate. Bear with me. I'm going to wind this clutch adjuster out. I have to go a little way. Got a little gap there now. Not uniform though. So. Adjust the springs to get that gap uniform. Be right back. Right, just adjusted these up a little bit, and there's definitely a uniform gap around that clutch plate now. So hopefully bit of a heavy clutch. If it works. We now have a working clutch that desperately needs some oil. And I'm definitely going to have to shorten that. I think that is definitely making those witness marks. Anyway, see you soon. Right, I've taken a very little bit off of that, repair that bolt there, so it shouldn't mark the case. I put a bead on of silicone and that on this side of the case, and I'm going to stick it on and see how we get on. What I'll do is I'll leave that for 24 hours, put oil in it, and I'll tighten it right up as the instructions say, so see how we go with that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Right, I've got the chain guard on, and very limited for space because of the knobbly tyre. This is way too big for this bike really, but I've cut the inside of the chain guard out. I've still got to take a little bit more off there, or just adjust it slightly. But yeah, now we've got a chain guard. The original chain guard, modified. And the clearances are okay, or will be okay. That's the old chain on there. I've got a new chain for it. But yeah, it's coming along.